Hi friends, it's time for math. Today our objective is I can compare groups to tell which has more and which has less. Let's get started. When we compare groups, we can look at how many there are and tell which has more, which has less, and sometimes the sets are equal or the same. Let's work together to find out which groups have more. Let's look at our two sets. In our pink box, we have some butterflies, and in the blue box, there are some ladybugs. If we think about how we can compare them, you might remember that in class, we would rearrange the groups and match them one to one to see which one has more. We're going to do that here. So if I move our butterflies and our ladybugs, we can see that 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to, uh-oh, 1, 2, oh no, what do you notice? That's right, the butterflies at the bottoms don't have a match. That means that there are more butterflies and there are less ladybugs. Let's try another. This time I have buttons in the pink box and bows in the blue box. Instead of lining them up, another way you can check to see which has more is by counting. So we're going to use our counting to find which has a bigger number. First, let's count the buttons. 1. There is 1 button. Now let's count our bows. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 bows. If we look at our numbers 1 and 3, I can see that 3 is a bigger number, which means there are more bows and less buttons. Let's compare some fruit this time. In our pink box, I have some oranges, and in the blue box, there are apples. Let's try lining them up to see which one has more. So we line them up 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, and then, oh, what do you see? That's right, there isn't an orange to match our apple. You can see that there are more apples and less oranges. You can also check to see how many more apples. You can count how many apples don't have a match. On this one, there is 1 apple more. Let's try one more. In our pink box this time, we have some birds, and in the blue box, we have some fish. Let's work together to count how many there are and see which one has more and which one has less. First, let's count our birds. 1, 2, 3. How many birds are there? 3. There are 3 birds. Now let's count our fish. 1, 2, 3. How many fish are there? There are 3 fish. What do you notice about these numbers? I notice that the numbers are the same. 3 fish and 3 birds are the same. That means they are equal. Way to go! We compared our 4 sets of objects to tell which has more, which has less, and which were equal. Now you're ready to practice at home. Have fun!